Hey, what's up guys? I'm Cat1 and welcome back to Life is Strange Chapter 5. I'm a little bit scared to start, but I'm gonna click continue now. Okay, let's do this.
Previously on Life is Strange. Whoa!
What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody, except each other.
You know more about her than me.
No, you and Chloe think you know more than anybody, like all teenagers.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where? The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now. Rachel, what? I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger. Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done. Oh God, Max, look. She's still there. Oh, no. Chloe. Look how. What the fuck?
Chloe?
I'm waking up here.
Where?
What?
It's a
Victoria!
dark room.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Victoria?
Is
You're
anybody
right?
out there? Please help!
Shush! What?
Of course. And right in front of me.
Well... Oh yeah, okay. That's not gonna work.
Somebody help me!
God, I don't remember anything that happened. Oh shit, that's me. He took that shot last night.
What about the left hand? You okay?
These straps hurt.
Come on. Hey.
Finally, I'm free. Almost.
Okay. There we go.
God, I don't remember anything that happened. I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Whoop. That's not where I
I
was going.
promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Okay. Let's do this.
Oh, that's great. Oh, Max.
This angle highlights your purity. See, the slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face.
He's insane.
Hold that stare there! Stay still! Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe A new dose will calm you down.
No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take a shot.
I can't believe that happened. So sick. Oh shit. Jefferson kidnaps Victoria too? This is so bad.
Okay, let's try to talk to her.
Victoria. Hey, Victoria. It's Max. Can you hear me? Max.
Oh God. Where are we? Oh, what's happening?
You've been drugged like Kate. And me. Do you remember how you got here?
No, I don't know. Wait, you warned me. You warned me about Nathan. Then I went to Jefferson for help and he was acting so weird. That's the last thing I remember. And I can't move my hands. Help me, Max. Please, I'm sorry for everything.
Listen carefully. Mark Jefferson kidnapped us. He's using Nathan as well. Jefferson is very dangerous, so we have to get out of here before he comes back.
Max, I just can't believe this is real. I don't want to die like this. I'm only 18.
Just hold on, Victoria. Nobody is gonna die. Anymore.
Max, what's going on? I thought you said Nathan was dangerous. But it was actually Mark? Mr. Jefferson?
I was wrong. I should have known that Nathan couldn't do all this on his own.
Do what? What's going to happen to us? Oh, please get us out of here.
I'm not going to let that asshole get away with this. I need you to be strong. I can't do this alone. We need to act while we're clear-headed. If he doses us again, we'll forget everything.
I'm not strong, Max. Look at me. Look what I did to Kate Marsh. Now she's in the hospital, and I'm here.
Kate wants us to get the hell out of here. And then we can both go see her again. Okay?
I'd do anything to see Kate once more. Just to tell her I'm sorry.
Victoria, we will find a way to escape. I promise.
Max, I believe you.
Okay, so it was actually... The soft voice Kate mentioned was actually Mark Jefferson's voice. This makes a lot more sense. Christ. Can I talk to her again?
Please.
Okay.
Please get us out of here, Max.
I'm trying. Okay.
I'd really like to smash that fancy camera into Jefferson's face. Wait, Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them.
What I wonder is, why did he have Nathan's phone, and what happened to Nathan? This is also a question.
Okay. I broke those files when I kicked the trolley.
Okay.
And I helped kill her.
You didn't know anything. Don't think about that now.
It's alright, Victoria. Everything's gonna be fine.
No. That picture isn't going to help. And I can't go through all that again.
Okay, let's take a look.
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
Okay, let's do this.
This might work. Please work.
Okay, I'm on it. Come on, where's the sweet spot? Yeah, I'm doing it. Ah! Okay, wait.
Why is it?
Oh yeah, now I can out of... Okay.
Why is it so innocent?
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max.
Oh Christ.
Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Then why did you blame David Madsen for stalking Kate? Of course he was the only person who was about to find out the truth. Irony. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
I'm not sure I believe that if it's coming from him. And he did lie about Nathan before as well. Although there wasn't any need to, because it was obvious that he shot Chloe and it was not Nathan, because Nathan wasn't even there at all. So he might be lying about Nathan giving Rachel an overdose as well. Well, let's just...
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did she let you take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. That's not my ego. Just look at our sessions. Not that I'll let you. Nobody loved having their picture taken more. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Okay. Let's do this.
could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic
Right back where I started this insane week. And
Of
nobody
course,
is going to
as
hurt
you all
Chloe
know,
ever
the photo
again.
portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Oh god. Let's just... I really want to take other options. But I don't know. I'm not sure if it does matter. I want to know what she says. If I click this.
I'm not into capturing your interest. That's kind of sick, isn't it?
Max.
I guess somebody hasn't had their coffee. Do you want to try again?
Okay, the Daguerrean process. Blah, blah, blah.
She's pissed off.
Let's move on. Anyway, so the Daguerrean process made portraiture quite popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you finish reading the assigned chapters. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
to change time.
The winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room. Did you know someday your pictures would actually alter time and space? I hope I still love photography when this is done. Don't confuse the art with the artist. Bastard. All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life with... This diary literally saved my life.
Okay, what do we have here?
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet.
Oh. Let me read this. Meet your professor, Mark Jefferson. After blazing a trail in the world of 1990s style and fashion photography, Mark Jefferson always knew he wanted to share his vision and inspire others. In the late 2000s, he took a well-publicized well-publicized, I guess that's how you say it, detour into teaching around the country, inevitably ending up in a permanent position at Blackwell Academy. Mr. Jefferson's classes on art and photography are some of the most popular in the school's rich history, and the students will certainly go on to inspire others with their own vision. Okay.
Found you.
Okay. David Madsen. Alright then.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
You're after Rachel Amber. Mark Jefferson is guilty. His dark room. Stop him. Sick and dangerous, yeah.
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison. The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Yep.
It doesn't matter what happens to me. I'm happy to fix it, so you'll be here to get your fancy camera, Victoria.
Just wanna know what she thinks.
If only I could tell the whole class about Jefferson and watch him squirm. But I better let David take care of everything.
And I wanna know... Okay. Okay, what was... Coordinates hit the road. Okay. Okay. I want to read this real quick. Chloe and I loaded up our coordinates and hit the road. We were both quiet yet excited. It's hard to explain the feeling. Even with all the horrible things happening, I found myself thinking that Chloe and I were part of some greater mystery that involved time, space and all our fates. I've never had much faith, not the Kate Marsh kind anyway, but I couldn't believe we were being set up for doom after everything that's happened this week, but I wasn't prepared for a dark room. The coordinates led us to an old, abandoned farm owned by the Prescott family, and I shouldn't have been surprised that it was actually housing a weird, secure bunker that was filled with Prescott memorabilia, and worse. If there was evil ground zero, this place was it, cupboards filled with named red binders that confirmed our worst nightmares. Not that I even had any clue that our amateur detective work would lead us to this kind of professional hell. When I saw the binder marked Victoria, my heart started pounding like a jackhammer. Then I had a real clue about what was coming. I didn't want to think about the images we saw of Kate Marsh post unconscious with the motherfucker Nathan Prescott. She did know the truth about what happened to her, even if she couldn't remember all the awful details. And then Rachel Amber delicately composed photographs of her drugged and all over Nathan like some kind of sick goth couple. I couldn't bear to look at Chloe's face as she looked at the photos of her abused angel. I felt nauseated. All the hope I was feeding Chloe felt like a vapor, and then we saw exactly where Nathan had taken his vicious layout with poor Rachel in the junkyard. So I suppose Nathan was as well drugged on the picture with Rachel. And Jefferson took the picture, and I wonder why. Maybe he punished him for being in love with Rachel. In some kind of way. This is really, really creepy. I mean, I found Jefferson creepy before, but it's a different kind of creepy. This is that's something else. Wow. We finally found Rachel Amber dead and buried. I'm sorry, Rachel. I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm sorry, Kate. I'm sorry, William. Fuck you, Arcadia Bay. High school should be the best years of your life. I've heard over and over from my parents and other experts. Fuck, do they know? Tell that to Rachel Amber or Kate. I've never seen Chloe so cold and hard. She won't let go of the gun. So we have to find Nathan before Chloe kills him, and if that happens, it will be hard to rewind. But we're as close to the end of this nightmare as possible, so I have to block out those images of Kate Marsh and Rachel Amber that will be burned into my retinas forever. There's still a final secret to uncover, and nothing is going to stop us now, not even a goddamn tornado. Chloe and I pulled up to Blackwell's parking lot and arrived at the end of the world party. Oh, the irony. We had to get rid of poor Warren fast, who wanted to bask in his alpha glory and hang out with Chloe and me. I can't put another one of my friends in danger, so we sorrowed to see all the students dressed up in expensive outfits or pre-Halloween costumes, talking and laughing and smoking and drinking, as if there wasn't a serial killer going to the same party, or the town wasn't in echo danger. As if to remind me of Arcadia Bay's ticking doomsday clock, I actually saw 2 moons in the sky over the horizon. Or that's what it looked like briefly before the clouds rolled over. Why did no one notice actually? I squinted and actually rubbed my eyes like a dork just to make sure my iris wasn't foggy. Was this another sign or an environment illusion? Other people saw it too, except Chloe didn't see anything besides vengeance. So she went into the gym looking for Nathan before I could catch up. Nathan doesn't know that he's running out of time too. No irony intended. We are. My first and last Vortex Club party. Flashing lights and DJ Doom. No comments spinning. In an alternate reality, I might have been at this party, standing in the corner shy and nervous, waiting for somebody to ask me to dance, but being terrified if that happens. And that would have been the limits of my problems. Now look at me, but I had to find Chloe first and Nathan before she shot him. No matter how evil I thought Victoria was, she's actually just a terribly insecure person with talent, passion and a tendency to be a cruel dick for no good reason. I have to see beyond our pretty mean girl drama and assume she has a role to play in all of this too. So we talked like human beings and I warned her without specifics about Nathan. She believed me and it felt so warm to make a connection with my previous enemy. A sliver of light in all this darkness, let there be more. So I guess Victoria made two mistakes. She tried to blackmail Jefferson, which actually worked. Of course he would take revenge for that. And then she went to him. And that was actually Max's fault. Maybe. Maybe he would have done it anyway, but if there was already a file with Victoria's name on it, maybe it doesn't matter what Max did. Maybe it just triggered him to capture Victoria sooner. Great. But it was Victoria's own fault. I'm pretty sure she wasn't the target in the beginning. October 11, I guess. I watched Chloe die again, killed by my favorite teacher. Why? Because we were stupid and let Jefferson trick us with a phony text. So we ended up back at the junkyard and fell right into his trap. We should have called the police the second we found Rachel, but I had gone along too far with Chloe. I keep thinking I'm invincible, that I'm a real everyday superhero. But no, I'm just Max Caulfield. Maybe all my powers are an accident of fate, or am I being punished like Chloe? What have we done to deserve all this pain? What did Rachel do? Kate, William? Then there's Mark Jefferson. I can't ever call him Mr. again. I'm still shocked that he turned out to be the one hiding behind the dark room, but to think back on those pieces of time, Jefferson has been dropping hints all along. It makes me sick to think how long he's been doing this for. And to whom? The needle. I can still feel that needle on my skin. Thank God I can remember Jefferson posing me for most of his 6th session. Imagine all those other people who had to suffer through that horror. Like Rachel and Kate, that may be determined to get out of that room. At least to stop him and save Chloe. I had to use my focus rewinds on multiple photos so often that even I got confused. Well, still I knew I was screwing around with various realities again, but I had no other choice. Chloe would not die in a junkyard next to Rachel Amber. And there was no fucking way I was going to let Jefferson be the last person I ever saw. It's hard to even imagine myself in the studio alone with Jefferson acting like that. Everything was so not neat and sterile, but it felt like the filthiest place on earth. If I didn't have this ability to bend time, what would I have done? What could I have done? Sometimes I felt removed, like I was looking at myself going through this hell. Thanks to Jefferson's class photo, he personally helped me to escape. I also feel so terrible that Victoria had to end up in here with me just because I warned her about Nathan. I should have known that she would rush to Jefferson for protection. Oh yeah. Instead he kidnapped her and almost murdered her because of me. No, I don't think it's Max's fault. Maybe a little bit, yeah, maybe a little. But Victoria did this to herself. She blackmailed him, like come on. I'll never forget the way Jefferson looked at me, so cold and mean. I felt like I was on one of those awful true crime shows my mom binge watches. How does somebody become evil? He actually shot Chloe in the head, just like that, motherfucker. Now I feel terrible that I blamed David for harassing Kate, especially since he was after Jefferson all along. We could have been working together if David wasn't so paranoid. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that kind of plot twist. Okay, that was cool. Anyway guys, before I continue, I will end this part here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.